get through that round of 32 and on into the round of 16. Look at this exciting heat that we just got started.
Amazing looking matchup here. 2019 world champ, two-time winner here, Italo Ferreira out of Brazil, taking on M.McGillivray, who's been on tour a couple of seasons to come from, but really enjoys his time in Europe and here in Portugal. All right, replay of Italo.
Let's see what Ferreira did. Quick, such a fast rotation on that air reverse, and that's why he is so deadly out here at this beach break. Quick feet again. Now watch in slow motion as we got the shifting of the feet up onto the nose, picks that nose, reverts straight out of it, but does it in such... It's just such a fast rotation. We see kind of like lazy air reverses.
And we got the merch going. Here's Maddie. Meanwhile, he'll want to have something to say about this, because you know what? He doesn't mind being a bit of a dark horse, but an outsider in heats. Doesn't mind the upsetter role either.
Fire with the two rookies.
Travel time here. And emerges as well, the energy from Ferreira. He doesn't have a long time left. All right, here's a replay of Italo.
Hits the gas pedal on the Timmy Patterson, able to drive through that barrel and even gets a little bit of a front side float after that. Look at this, pushing on the front foot, has to break out a little bit, but then again, so quick. Italo just gets up on the whitewater, floats through that section after the barrel ride just to give a little bit more for the judges to digest, and the crowd again, stoke it.
With that lead, it's not a huge number, being chased down by David Silva. Meanwhile, busy as you like, Italo again having a go, swinging. And Italo Ferreira is not waiting for his numbers to come through. He'll keep catching waves here.
Talk about energy here. Check this out. Nice carve to stop, and now watch this little twitch of the board. And one more time, so fast reflexes down the line for Italo Ferreira. And again, bringing energy to the beach. Meanwhile, Italo.
Wow, huge rotation, drifty. Will he hang on here? He will stick this. Italo Ferreira absolutely loves it. And he is all over this heat already.
Check this out. Tosses it up there, right around. That was a full rotation, back on rail. Difficult landing, points it to the beach. Peace, shaka, cheers on the sand. One more time, you're going to see this. It's going to get a little bit corked out, a little bit inverted. Front foot comes all the way off, catches the nose again mid-air. Full rotation, basically disappears in this slow motion in the whitewater, re-emerges, and time to work the crowd for Bravo.
There's so much going on out in the water right now. It's all action out here on this beach. Two heats running concurrently and very different styles out in the water. Deep tubes as well, and a throaty tube here and a good exit. So we are absolutely game on in that heat too. M.McGillivray, he's so good in the barrel. This one nice and clean. How about this drop?
Drops straight into on the rail, and look at this, is a super tube at Super Tubos. Nice and square. McGillivray waited for this one, and he scored.
So much happening, so many talking points right now at the moment. Ferreira's firing up the crowd. McGillivray, he is a quiet achiever. The face looked beautiful on that as we watched it, and he'll go again here, and he'll look to get some more cover. This one a smaller wave, but he'll get the exit, and he'll throw up a nice snap as well through that whitewatery section. So the flow from McGillivray, that's there, and our judges have a fair bit of work to do here. They got some numbers to assign.
It's going to be a sneaky comeback here. It looked like it was all Italo in the non-priority heat against M.McGillivray, but McGillivray patient. Succession is right back in the game. This one is a smaller barrel, gets a little shampoo on the way out, but then punches it for the finish for some variety. So 2 scores owed to us by the judges for M.McGillivray, and he's going to tighten it up.
The right-hander first from David Silva. When he split the peak with Ethan, Ethan got himself another wave after that as well. Let's see how significant that is. Here is McGillivray. He just got a 6-1 for his second tube. He's not a long way back.
Back to live action. Italo moving quickly. Fin ditch to start. Nice, clean snap to finish. On the backhand for Italo. His 7th wave ridden. Trying to improve on a 7.10 as... Gosh, he's already got some giant scores before he steps off. McGillivray will throw that next section away as he's in the heat with Italo, chasing a 6.87 to move into the round of 16.
The challenger, so to see him get his chance and kind of capitalise on it in waves like this and the surfing he's doing, you know, he's probably one of the best goofy footers in the world at the moment, and we've probably got two of them.
As we see Italo up and riding, just in and out, but yeah, like you mentioned, like you have to rise here in this stage. Like if you don't rise, you're out in 5 events.
Yeah, but yeah, talk about, well, watch this. Big wall stretching out, big lofty backhand float for Matthew McGillivray. The guy can always land on his feet. Really fun to see him stretch out that backhand float. But he's chasing a 6.87. Italo's waiting on a score as well. Let's have another look. Ryan, what'd you see here?
Yeah, this was a massive section. You can kind of like, I don't know if you can tell as much on the webcast for the viewers, but just being here and surfing here, the waves stretch out a lot and almost bend away from you sometimes.
5:30 on the clock and rolling into the left with some speed. Italo Ferreira, alley-oop, big full rotation, right into a wrapping cutback. Two-time champ of this event, 2019 world champ, does a chop pop to celebrate with his eyes closed. It was just a matter of time before he saw a ramp like that, Jesse.
But as you see it right here, just beautiful section. Amazing timing right there for him just to be able to pop that, and just the wave is so powerful here, and the amount of speed he was carrying throughout the wave, he had, like, the transition was very tricky. As soon as he was landing right there, he had so much speed, he had to kind of carry their momentum through, otherwise you're just going to get exploded. So I mean, amazing surfing for him.
Just an absolute launch. Ryan, what'd you see here?
Yeah, like Jesse said, just perfect timing. I think these conditions for Italo are just, he'd be a scary person to have on a day like this, you know, where there's a lot of reps. Demoralizing. But I mean, at least you feel like you're surfing good.
Here we go. 2 seconds on the clock. Wow. Big forehand hook from McGillivray. Unloading. One of the coolest forehand carves we've seen in this event. And he left chasing an 8.27. Put a lot into that turn, but did he need more, Jesse?
If, like, this turn right here, it's going to be a very solid score just for itself. Just very critical. On rail, very powerful, but just right there, just getting a little bit stuck and wasn't able to finish. That closeout looked good too. He could have finished it strong. That's just how it goes, and Italo's stoked.
Italo Ferreira getting the win, 8.67 and an 8.5, and definitely one of the best heats we've seen today.